My name is David Byers. I'm the Vice President and Controller for Coca-Cola North America. I'm primarily responsible for the financial reporting and planning of the Coca-Cola North America results, as well as also work with the businesses to ensure that we have a proper internal controls. In general, I'd say your controller is responsible for ensuring financial reporting and compliance, also ensuring that you have accurate internal controls, but the various areas that they manage is everything from accounts payable to payroll, the overall accounting function to ensure that the records are recorded accurately. It's very important to ensure that you have a control process and management so that you can truly understand how is the business performing. Without standards, without process, without some of these critical items, it's very hard to determine how exactly you're performing and doing, and whether you're actually growing the business or whether there's some other issue going on that's creating a financial concern. Because at the end of the day, you're making business decisions. And if you don't have the reliability in the numbers, then how can you have reliability in the decisions that you're making? For Coke, this is a very important role with the reputation that it has. We want to make sure and have to make sure that we are ensuring proper accounting. The last thing that we want to have is from a standpoint of where there's inaccurate financial data that's being communicated that ultimately starts creating issues from an external investor perspective. The thing about being a controller is that you get to see what is happening, and you can go out and ask and inquire and find out more about the business. But also part of it is that you help drive the business results. You know, there's an aspect that is financial reporting, compliance, and internal controls. But the flip side of it is how do you change that to where you're actually working with the business partners and actually driving the business. If you're seeking the role as a controller, I think one of the most important things is to really get out and make sure you understand how your business operates, because ultimately all the numbers end up back, with you from a financial reporting and compliance perspective. I think having a deep understanding of accounting is critical. It gives you that very broad range in business knowledge, and then as you come to the workplace, you start to apply that, and then you just continue to start building on that as you continue to go role to role. When you say Carolina, people know exactly where you went to school. With the reputation that Carolina had, it had a very good draw on the accounting firms to come in and from a job recruitment standpoint. So when you look at being able to put those things together and use the knowledge and skills that you've learned and be able to go to interview with key companies from a standpoint, from a recruitment perspective, and then ultimately be selected, for a new role, that just goes to the credibility of the school, and it goes to the credibility of the program. I've spent 29 years here, and it has given me a tremendous experience over the years to grow through the company. I've had those opportunities to try multiple different things. I've been able to live it internationally. I've had a variety of different roles that give me exposure throughout different parts of the business. And then as part of that, I've continued to grow and excel in my career because that key audit function was very important. And then as I continued to go through my various different audit roles, I was able to expand my knowledge much more of incorporating the accounting and audit aspect, but also mixing it with the operational aspect to turn it more into from an overall business perspective on how you operate the business.